Hi everyone. So today we are going to learn how to do the operation regarding significant figure. Okay, so there are two rules basically. Okay, so when we have, the first rule, when we have a multiplication or division, when we have multiplication or division, then we will be choosing the number with the lowest significant figure to be our answer, okay? So our answer is always going to be lowest significant figure. So I know right now you don't understand, but let's see an example, okay, regarding this. So you have 32 multiplied with uh, 42.5, right? So you have 32 multiplied by 42.5. Let's check the answer. So the answer is going to be 1360. 1360. But if we want to have the correct significant figure, then we need to look at the question. So this one has 2 sig fig and this one has 3 sig fig. That means we need to make our answer in such a way that the sig fig is gonna be the lowest sig fig, which is 2 sig fig. But here you can see how many sig fig do we have. So we only have 3 sig fig, right? We have 3 sig fig. Why 3? Because the 0 at the end of a number is insignificant if there is no decimal point, and so there is no decimal point here, and therefore the 0 is insignificant. So we have 3 sig fig, but we want our answer to be the lowest sig fig of the question, which is 32, which is 2. So we want to make this answer to have 2 sig fig. So how do we do that? We need to start rounding off. We need to do round off. Okay, so we need to round off this in such a way it becomes 2 sig fig. So how do we do? That means we want to make this 2 the number that has sig fig. So because you can see here the 3 in this number, the 3 here, after the number 3, it is number 6. Because 6 is more or equal than 5, right? Because of that, the number 3 is gonna be 4. So 1400. So in 1400, it has what? It has 2 sig fig. Okay, let me repeat in the rounding off, okay? So whenever you want to round off to, let's say you have, I don't know, let's say you have this number and you want to round off to 2 sig fig, right? 2 sig fig. So you know that, okay, to have 2 sig fig, that means I need to stay here, right? Only this 2. Because if this all becomes 0, then I can have 2 sig fig, right? But you cannot just make this from 2535 to become 25. That's just not the same, right? That's wrong. So you still want to make it near to 2535, but having 2 sig fig. So what do you do? Okay, first you want to make sure which one is the number that you are not gonna make 0. So these are the number that you are not gonna make 0. That means this number you're gonna make 0, right? So the last number that you are not gonna make it 0, you need to check the number to the right to it. If the number is equal or more than 5, then the number that you are going to, the last number that is not gonna be 0, that number you're gonna add 1. But if less than 5, then stay the same. So in this case, you can see the number after 5 is 3, which is less than 5. Because it is less than 5, this 5 is still going to stay the same. So it's just become what? 2,500. Okay, let's see another example. Let's say you have 3, 7, 8, 9. and you want to make this 3 sig fig. So 3 sig fig means what? 1, 2, 3, right? Check the last number. So the last number here is what? 9. Sorry, 8. And the last, when I said check the last number, the last highlighted number. So the right to 8 is what? 9. 9 is what? More than 5 or less than 5? More than 5. So you add 1 to which? You don't add 1 to the 9. You add 1 to this number. Yeah, to the last highlighted number. So it's going to become 3790. And here you have 3 sig fig. Okay? So you can see here, because we multiply two numbers, the number that has lowest significant figure, that's going to be the significant figure of our answer. Okay, let's check another example. Let's say you have 15,789 divided by 0.053. So, upon putting this in your calculator, you will get 29790, 5.660, blah blah blah. Okay, but it does not matter, isn't it? Because we want to have the correct sig fig. So first, what do? Check sig fig of the question. So here you have 5. Here you have 2, right? Remember, the number before zeros before any numbers is going to be insignificant. So this is only 2. That means your answer is going to have 2 sig fig. Okay? So to have 2 sig fig, that means what? 1, 2. Right? So what do we do here? Okay, so you can do, okay, now after 9, right? After 9, what is the number? More than. After 9, it is more than what? It is more than 5. That means you're going to make it 3, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So kind of 300,000. But the problem is when you do this is just what? 1 sig fig, right? 1 sig fig. So how do you change this 1 sig fig to become 2 sig fig? You can do in scientific notation. So 3.0 is what? 3.0 is 2 sig fig, right? So you can do 3.0 multiply with, and then you can check from. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 to the power of 5. Okay, so what did I do here? What did I do with this steps? Okay, so basically this is where the decimal point will be, right? So when the decimal point, you want to move it to the left, right? You want to move it to a particular position to the left. Make sure you can 10 to the power of positive number. Positive what? The step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I move 5 steps, so it's going to be positive 5. Okay, so if I move to the left, it's going to become negative. So just comment below if you need more videos on how I did this, okay? Okay, so here we have our 2 sig fig. Okay, now let's do another question. But okay, let's go to the second rule. So the second rule is when you have addition and subtraction. When you have addition and subtraction, right now, it is not important about how many sig fig you have. What is important is your decimal place. So the answer is gonna have lowest decimal place. Okay, let's see an example. So let's say you have 32.5 plus 31.679. So this one is gonna give you 64.179. But this one has what? One decimal point. What is decimal? Sorry, decimal place. What is decimal place? Decimal place means what? The number after the decimal point. So how many numbers after decimal point? You have 1. Here you have 3. 1, 2, 3. So here you have 1 decimal place. Here you have 3 decimal place. So because this is the lowest decimal place, which is 1 decimal place, your answer is supposed to have what? 1 decimal place. So this is going to be converted into what? So 1 decimal place means what? It's going to be stopped at here, right? It's going to be stopped at here. And then do what? Check the next number. So the next number is 7, more than 5. That means what? The 1's going to be increased to 2. So 64.2. That's the answer. Same thing if you have subtraction. Okay? So if you have, let's say, 64 minus 32.1, the answer is going to be 31.9. But here, you do not have decimal place. So 0 decimal place. Here you have 1 decimal place. So because this is 0 decimal place, your answer need to have no decimal place. So because this is 1 decimal place, you want to change it and round it off to no decimal place. So that means just until here, 1. So check the number after 1, right? Check the number after 1, which is 9, more than or equal to 5. So that's going to make 32. So this is our lesson on how to do calculation regarding the sig fig. Okay, thank you for watching, and if this video is helpful for you, please do comment and subscribe. Thank you.